Have y'all seen The Color Purple? Because if you haven't, you are missing out. And let me just remind people, because I think there is a lot of confusion. It is a musical. It is not the remake of the original movie. Now, they still do follow the actual storyline of the original movie, but it is an adaptation or a remake of the actual Broadway play. So if you're looking for the whole premise of the original, then you might be disappointed. I know some people really don't like singing, dancing, all that good stuff. For me, it's everything. But for some people, I know you guys were going there thinking that it was going to be the remake of the original movie. And that is not the case. But it is still nothing short of amazing. And I still want y'all to check it out. Now, I am going to give a very honest opinion, about the movie because I think that's really needed. And I'm sure later in the video, I'm really going to break down everybody's character and things like that. But when I get to that portion, I promise you it's going to get emotional. Because, baby, they were acting. Now, let's go over the cons before we go into the pros. One of the cons is that there are some parts that are really not in this movie. And I'm not even talking about from the original. I'm talking actually from the Broadway play. Now, I do know that the actual Broadway play, that's on long. So I know they have to edit, cut, and all that good stuff. But I really wish that not that much was really cut. Another con is that there were a couple songs that were missing. And only people who have seen the Broadway play, a couple times, you will see that not every song made it to the actual movie. But of course, the main songs absolutely made it. Am I mad about that? Yes and no, because I know Nettie and Young Steely were supposed to have another song together that they never did. And I think it's called like Say Oh Prayer or something like that. Because I was looking for that harmony that they do. Oh, that harmony is delightful. So that did make me a little sad. And the last con, I promise you, last one. I feel like it was rushed a little bit. Now, the movie, I believe, is like 2 hours and 20 minutes, but I promise you it doesn't really feel like that. I really could have gone for a little bit more. Because the way Marvel had a whole 4-hour movie and the way that Titanic was a 17-hour movie, we could have did another 30 minutes. And I would have been mad. That's really all I can think of right now. But if something comes up while I'm doing this video, I will definitely stop to let you know. But let's get into these characters. Because listen here. They didn't come to play with y'all. I got my tissues because I'm not playing with y'all. First, we had Fantasia playing silly, and I don't even know what depths you went to, Fantasia, but my God. And I was a little scared because I'm just like, when she came onto the screen, I'm just like, I really hope I really don't see Fantasia. I really hope that I see Silly. And she did this part so well. And I know that we see Fantasia, act before, but this is so different. I don't know what depth you went to, Fantasia, but my God, my God, my God. You showed us a side that, you showed us a side I never thought I was going to see. You became vulnerable. I feel like you embodied the character. It was a pleasure and an honor to watch you play Silly. And we know how much you didn't want to play the part in the first place, but I just thank God that you were the chosen one. Because you gave me a performance I would have never thought I was going to get from you. And I mean, obviously you never have to prove to me or us, but baby, you proved that to yourself. And that is all that matters. Danielle Brooks plays Sophia. I promise you, I'm not going to say anything. There's going to be one scene where you're going to be like, Danielle, if you're going to act, then act. I mean, I said it throughout like the whole movie, but like still, there's going to be that one. I'm not going to say anything, and I know you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. Because whatever depth you went to, Danny, girl, I cried so much when it came to your character, and you made me laugh just as much as I cried. And you were singing. And we talk about singing good. Because why would you ever embody a character like that? Who gave you the right? In my life, I never hit a female, but I want you to give me a fair one. Because you didn't come to play. You were a joy to watch. Coleman Domingo played Harpo, and ooh, you ever see somebody play a part too good? Like Danny Glover played this part too good as well. I was genuinely mad at him the whole movie. And I know he playing a character and stuff like that, but I'm just like, from now on, you about to be Mr. If I meet you in person, I'm gonna be like, Mr. Be like, this guy. Don't talk to him. He's Mr. And we haven't forgiven him yet. We haven't even forgiven Danny Glover. And it's been years, decades. But sir, you played this part good. In my mind, I'm just like, do he do this in real life? Because it's a little sketchy. That's how good he played that part. It was a joy to watch you, sir. A joy. Taraji, you are Suge Avery. And we know you are a phenomenal and fantastic actress. But it's going to take me a little while till I look at you as Suge Avery. I mean, I thought I was going to look at you as Cookie Lion. But Taraji, baby, if you don't get an award, I just don't know. You and Danielle should be sweeping, and I mean sweeping the award. I felt like when you were inspiring Silly to be beautiful, I feel like you were doing that with me too. I feel like you made me look at myself to say, boy, you are more than enough. Because, girl, I'm so glad that they negotiated your pay because you are the Suge Avery. And there will never, and I mean never, be another one. Corey Hawkins played Harpo, and man, what is it that you cannot do? After seeing you in so many movies and things like that, I feel like you're just a chameleon. The way you're able to adapt to a character is wild to me. You can go from being Dr. Dre to Harpo. Y'all don't think that's wild? Two totally different characters, but he showed up. And the singing, sir, you did one run, and I was so loud in the theater. I said, come on here! Even though people laugh, I was so like, my God. You, sir, you are something special. And I thank God that they chose you to be Harpo. I am absolutely running out of time. But it was a joy to watch this movie. But once again, you guys, it is a musical. And everybody did their good singing. Because you know Fantasia gonna bring it. You know Danny gonna bring it. And Taraji showed me a side. I said, now listen, baby, if you gonna sing, then sing. Oprah, wonderful job. Bliss, the director, wonderful job. The people over the costume ministry, my Lord. The editing ministry, we thank you. The people who over the props and the staging and things like that, y'all showed up and showed out. Because that gas station was beautiful. I said, this is the prettiest gas station I've ever seen in my life. Please go check it out, you guys. I really think you will really, really, really enjoy it. But until next time, love y'all.